Okay, so I will attempt to. You said get the sails reefed. I don't know what that means.
That pull the sails in and down.
Ah.
Because right now the sails are pushing the mast the wrong way.
I see. So I will do that.
Okay, so you will order the crew members to start a reefing?
Yes.
Okay, they begin pulling the sails in.
And I'm looking around. Does anybody look hurt or injured, or is it just mass chaos?
I mean, there's 3 bodies on the back of the ship that are all, their throats are cut and they're gurgling right now.
Okay.
Other than that.
Well, I'll check on them and see if there's any chance, but after, yeah.
One of them hands you a letter. He's like, tell...
Yeah, I mean, I would, not knowing that they were dead, I would still go and check on them and all that. So after giving the orders, that's what I'll do.
Okay, all right. Someone drops the anchor over the side. He hits the anchor release, and there's like a whoosh. Kamakiri.
Being attacked by octopuses.
Yep.
Oh, boy.
You can feel their slimy tentacle arms trying to grab you. And poison the shit out of you, apparently.
How many minuses am I taking for my attacks right now?
You sure you don't want to just accept that you're going to die? Move this along?
Will the octopi accept my surrender?
No.
Interesting.
The octopi are not able to understand language.
Yeah,
They're going to attack until you die.
You could throw your weapons down.
But
I think I would accept that. If you were to release your sawtooth sabers and let them drop into the ocean and raise your hands, I would accept that.
Make it easier for the octopi to tear you to pieces and eat you.
I will sheathe my blades and put my hands up.
Okay.
And make a will save.
Okay.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Yay.
I'm sure in about 10 minutes we won't hear you anymore.
Wait a minute. Before you do that, I talked to the octopi real quick. It's like, hey, mind if I take this back for the captain?
Do you have to speak with animals?
I am octopus.
Can you speak with other animals while you're wild-shaped? I don't know that that's a thing.
Let's look up the School of Transmutation.
Well, I think it's probably going to be a wild shape ability. You lose your ability to speak while in animal form because you can communicate normally with animals of the same grouping. Okay, so you speak to the octopi. They're like, yeah, this guy seems like he's surrendering. We're done here.
That's cool. Let me take him back as I wrap my tentacles around him and
all right,
drag
so
him back.
wave this. Some more octopus show up. There's a giant black hole in the night that just seems to disappear. The ship isn't on fire, but things are bad. I guess Adam, since he has craft ships, gets to work putting the ship back together. You haul Kamakiri on deck.
Like a man and push him down.
Sifri probably put some clothes on at some point. Or some
I
robe.
I hog tie him like a man and be like, yes, that's right. I flex my muscle like an orc. It's like, I'm the man.
Right.
Just strut my stuff.
I always liked you, Aces.
So, I think we lost your camera, Dan. But they all come here in front of Master Scourge. Of course, the captain is there, but as he is the disciplinarian, he will have final say. So, why don't you guys tell me what's happening? Are you begging for your life? Are you demanding answers? What's happening?
I'm going to go down to my quarters and get my scourge.
Okay. You go down and you get your Master Scourge whip.
Because I think there's going to be a need for that at bare minimum, so...
Alright. Everyone just waits silently. A couple sailors make the evil eye towards Kamakiri.
Make the evil eye right back at him.
We're talking about...
You're tied and bound, so...
Yeah, he's down in hog tie. You talking about solid... You know, Aces is like boasting his awesomeness right now. That's right, this is my catch. I'm the man.
One
I'm
of the
the
crew
orc.
members is like, excuse me, Mr. Maelstrom, but Why didn't you notice the other assassin on the back of the ship? You know, the one who killed the pilot and disabled the rudder?
Yeah,
The
and
ninja.
somebody should maybe actually remove his swords that are sheathed when they're quite finished with their posing.
Okay, so like 2 crew members step up and pull the she swords out.
They also pull away. They also pull away longbow. 2 more wakizashi that I haven't. Or actually, can I make a sleight of hand check?
Yeah, we can
Too
assume
high.
Nope,
retroactively
nope,
you sleight
nope.
of handed them.
Their orders are to strip him.
Oh, okay, all right.
I say to
So are you
And I
untying
want
him to
checks.
strip him?
No, we're just cutting it off.
Oh, wow, this is some brutal
I would
shit.
also like checks for any butt knuckles. I've spent too much time with.
So it gets really
All right,
fucking
who gets a
creepy up in
search
here.
check on that one? I want to know.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
I draw the line at butt knuckles.
I'll do the search because this is my kill. And I say to the 2 guys, what can I say? Ninjas can go invisible.
They say that seems pretty reasonable. I'm sure that's how it happened.
This is how it happened.
One of them was just better than the other one.
Yep.
I'm guessing Jim's gonna ask what is a butt knuckles. Butt knuckles? So butt knuckles is from the first episode. Apparently, Sifri, now Scourge, has a trait that allows him to always have brass knuckles, no matter what happens. Because in the first episode, they're stripped of all their gear and they're in the hold. But the trait is specifically to give you a weapon when you're in the starting area. And there's nothing to stop him from always having it, so he hides them in his butt.
Well, it's never been clear where he hides them.
Yeah, it's never been
He
clear,
hides them
but
in his
Okay, we have a
luxurious
guy on the ship
Yes.
that can make glitter appear out of thin air. All right, so you know he just hides them. Let's leave it at
Yes,
but,
that.
he hides it in
I'm
his
saying-
dwarven beard. No one ever looks there.
He's an elf. We kind of expect glitter to randomly appear.
He's an elf, not a vampire.
I didn't say
I
he was
might have-
glitter. I just, you know.
I might have missed this dialogue or talking point, but I'm just curious what, after all of this has happened, what Commodore Ferris's opinion of the party is, because recently you have, Dom's character missing, spotting the assassination in the crow's nest after you gave him a really nice spyglass.
I
Taking
say
your-
ninjas go invisibly.
Then you took the halfling slave from her, and now you're a noble.
And don't forget, I caught the assassin that tried to assassinate him.
No, the octopuses did that.
I did that too.
So
It was a team effort.
So Bottles took you to Hippie Island. We all know how much you appreciated that experience. Kamakiri almost killed you. Well, attempted to. And now the only person that hasn't, I don't
Almost.
think. And then I forget what Sifrig's or Master Scourge's slight was, but I definitely remember there was something. So I'm just curious, like at this point, you're in the water, you've got your octopuses. What's going through Commodore Ferris's head?
Just before you answer that, this is like a mid-season TV show because so much of what we're doing tonight is where we're recapping things that happened in the past and doing flashbacks. It's like the editors are getting really sloppy and they're just like, all right, listen, I don't want to do any work. We're going to post-production and throw some stuff in here. We're going to legend a core of this.
Yeah, I remember that.
A whole show that's nothing but clips.
They're like, throwaway episode. Here you go.
We ran out of budget.
All right, Commodore Ferris. Apparently, you're
Well,
instead
is he
of talking to
coming out and
Kamakiri,
asking, how do you feel now that everyone else has fucked up
Yeah,
as
like
badly as I have?
Stormy Bottles is asking that on deck in front of the entire assembled crew, while Kamakiri is like lying on the ground, hog-tied, naked, and the crew is waiting to see what happens.
And Aces flexes muscle how awesome he is.
Perhaps there's a greater priority right now. And she gestures at the naked ninja. So, if Master Scourge has sufficiently returned
He has.
in all of his scourginess,
Yep.
Yep.
carry on.
It's actually, well, I think it's the captain's decree. I just carry it out, right?
You're the master at arms.
Oh. All right.
You can consult the captain if you'd like.
Yeah, I'll ask the
All
captain.
troop discipline is you.
I'll ask the captain for her input then.
Kamakiri, we welcomed you on ship. We made efforts to provide transportation and support, and this is how you repay us with your loyalty.
One of the crew members kicks you, Kamakiri, trying to get an answer out of you.
I kick him.
Sorry, the question was, what was your loyalty? This is out of character.
Yeah, it was like
The question was, this is how you repay us for being welcomed on the ship. I.e., explain yourself. Is there any reason I shouldn't just have you thrown overboard with a rock tied around your neck?
Well, we're going to be more certain than that.
Well, I didn't say I wouldn't tie things to the other parts. I mean, my shark friends do get so hungry.
An old friend came to see me. I'm sure you all have met. He came with a sacred mission to slay you. I've had, if you rifle through my belongings, as I'm sure your crew is already doing, you will find a contract on you for one free life. It was...
Oh, indeed. Just how long have you been holding this contract?
Since the beginning of the game.
since the day I set foot aboard your vessel.
Also in there is the, I believe it was 10,000 gold piece contract that you took of yourself off of the wall.
20,000 gold piece.
20,000. Your own contract. You're wanted alive in Igorian in Shellyax.
Well, let's see. What do you think, gentlemen? I know that Port Peril is offering quite a bit of goodwill if we turn him over. It seems that he's wanted by the Chilaxians, or we could just turn him into fish food.
If I could make one request.
That in the
No.
face.
I still have... No?
Wow, you're starting to...
I was asking the opposite.
You're
We didn't hear
really
any of
low,
that, Adam.
I don't know what happened.
I still have family in Luz McGordy.
I said no when we started asking for him.
Oh.
I'd like to make one request, no. I have family in no.
Return my swords to no.
If you get 6 lashes for not drinking your liquor, what do you think you get for trying to kill the captain?
Oh.
Let's
Adam, are
see.
you trying to say something?
That's a beating, then a keel haul. Yeah. 2 keel hauls.
That's exactly what it's going to be.
Ah, Adam.
If we can delay his death to receive ransom, a handsome reward, to turn him over to the authorities, that's the route that I prefer. If you're asking for our opinion.
Well, which set of authorities? Do we wish the Chilaxians or to the Hurricane King?
Perhaps you could send one half of me to Cheliax and the other half to Port Peril.
Both of them want him alive, so...
My vote would be to Port Peril because they're closer. Is that correct?
That's correct. You're less than a day's travel to Port Peril.
And you could give them my ability to Cheliax. Yay. Everyone wins.
Or asked for your input.
I kick it up and say, shut up, you.
Wow. Actually, I'd like to interject. We're talking about going backwards. We're trying to save someone at
I say to
Tidewater
Courage,
Rock, which...
Do Do we really want an assassin ninja on our ship for that long?
No, but I can't see taking him backwards either.
Well, tell me, Stormy Bottles, do you have anything in your bag of tricks that could make him a little less adventurous?
Well,
Actually, the bounty is 20,000. Just saying.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money. People his butts on a platter.
His butt on the platter is worth only 500 in Port Peril.
I can survive without my butt, right?
Oh, no, there's a lot of blood vessels in the butt.
I have a few spells, but I think we can. I can think of something just given some time.
Yeah, GM question, could we come up with something to either drug him or get him so drunk he can't walk?
Yeah,
And
I mean,
just
you
keep
have
him tied
infinite
up.
liquor supply, right? You could just
Yeah.
like, force his head underneath a rum barrel and drown him
Woohoo!
in rum.
Oh my god, yes. We're going to nail him
Let's-
inside a rum barrel, drown him, and pickle his corpse.
Oh, God.
Ah, there you go.
So
That's
we're
actually
going to-
perfect.
You're going to kill
Dude.
him that way.
Well,
don't
no.
one
He's just
scroll.
not going to survive the lashes and the keel haul. We'll put him in the barrel later.
I swear we have one necromantic scroller. Am I thinking of Tuesday?
No,
We could
you're
think of
thinking of
Tuesday.
Tuesday. We got lots of stuff on scrolls on Tuesday.
Yeah.
But we need him alive
I-
to get the money.
I have a vampiric touch that I need to memorize on my spell list.
So we nail him inside, and we leave like an inch of air at the top, so
Okay.
he can breathe. He's just.
Okay?
Ooh.
All right.
Okay. No reason to waste good booze.
So, I mean, in the end, we do need a resolution to this situation. Are you
Strip him
killing
naked.
him? Are you punishing him? Or are you going to sell him?
Well, I mean, we're
'Cause
eventually
before we
going
go
to
on break, I need to know whether he's making a new character or not.
we're eventually going to sell him. Scourge. Does he need punishment right now?
Sure, but that doesn't. I mean, we can keep him alive if that's what you really want.
Yeah, I think we punish him to, show the crew discipline, blah blah blah, and
Yeah.
then we sell
Okay.
what remains. He just has to be alive. He doesn't have to be healthy.
Oh no,
Okay.
we're gonna keep him alive as I get my healing ready.
Well, the other question is, did it say alive or did it say with both arms?
It just said alive.
Gentlemen!
Holy shit! She's so evil.
Oh,
Some brutal
somebody
stuff.
bring me my axe.
How is it that one of the player characters is getting worse treatment than any of the villains?
Because I've never had the opportunity to torture a villain.
So,
And to be honest, because most of the NPCs haven't annoyed me nearly as much.
Plus, if we
none of
keep
the
him in liquid-
NPCs have none of the
Try-
NPCs have survived past the fight. So
Yeah. So, I will defer to Master Scourge as far as the we
okay. Well,
his forearms, cauterize his wounds, and are locking him inside a barrel, naked.
You're cutting off his arms, though, right?
Yes.
Okay. So this is basically the end of him as a character.
He could get really cruel prosthetics, but I really don't want to wake up with somebody stabbing me again.
Okay. All right. So you lock him in a barrel. And, Dan, I hope you're prepping a new character. I'm glad that we took this evil side quest to murder our own fucking companion. And now we're gonna... Dan brought it upon himself, apparently. That's
He
the
did.
audience
It's
reaction.
what Kamakiri would do.
He could have been one of us. He could have been one of the best. I
had
got the
this
most.
whole side plot planned out where you were going to become a holy member of the Order of Norgorber. But now I got to trash that.
I'm sorry.
All right. So we're way past time to take a break. We're gonna take a 5 or 10 minute break. Take some amount of time. Hopefully, Dan will make a new character before we get back. If not, I gotta figure out how to introduce him. Maybe he was on the ship all along, and now that their security specialist is dead, they need a new crew member, and this guy steps up.
Somebody gets promoted.
Yeah, that's how it works on pirate ships. You get his job. All right. So we'll be back at 15 after, probably, sometime around there, while I think about how to salvage this campaign from itself. And,
Dude, that was
Wow.
awesome sauce.
Oh
All
God,
right.
why?